This video is brought to you by Smugglers Run Gaming, growing and organizing competitive gaming communities. Check them out at facebook.com at Smugglers Run Gaming. Hello everyone and welcome to Dice Commando. This is round 1 of tonight's standard tournament from Monday Night Dice. On our left we have Braven. He's playing 5-die hero with Allies of Necessity. He's playing Elite Yoda, Elite Ahsoka, and the Vigilant Jedi. He is on Obi-Wan's hut. On our right we have Eric. He's playing single Padme, single L3, and single Satine with Armored Reinforcement. Now Braven, remember, will have to discard a card after setup, and he will start this turn with no resources. Braven is favored, although it's a 3-3 tie, so we will re-roll. All right, there we are, 1, 2, 3, 4 to 4, so we'll roll again. All right, there's a 4 to another 4. Roll off again. Again, Braven should be favored here, but Yoda does hurt. Alright, there's a 5. That should do it. Yep, that'll do it. Alright, so Braven gets to choose. We'll be playing on his battlefield, I'm sure. I actually don't see a battlefield out from Eric's side, so Eric needs to put his 2 shields on, and then let's get started here. Alright, so he goes 2 on Padme. Alright, so Braven, before he gets started, he'll have to discard a card from his hand. And he starts with no money, so he gets rid of Mace's Saber. And then Braven will get us started. Alright, Braven needs to get us started here. Alright, Ahsoka will come in. So do remember that Ahsoka, she rolls a 1 and a blank. When a Jedi activates, you can resolve one of Ahsoka's upgrade or character dice as if it did not have a modifier. Alright, so Eric has this, just took his money there. Opens up with Padme. Okay, Eric needs to pull his die to the side there. Alright, there's a pitch to reroll. He wants those modified sides on Ahsoka. Rolls the exact same thing. Alright, there goes L3. Discard and discard. Vigilant Jedi. 1 into Padme. Alright, so Satine will come in. The 2 indirect. Now he'll get to reroll a die if he chooses. Okay, so he's going to reroll Padme. Gets $1. I think that's what he's looking for here. Yoda will come in on Braven's side with... Did he get the special? He did. Special on the discard. That'll put him back in the money. Alright, Eric's action here. I'm assuming he wanted the $1 for his Armored Reinforcement. Do you remember that Armored Reinforcement, you can... Alright, yeah, it takes a resource. Armored Reinforcement, you sack the card, and you can search your deck or discard for a vehicle and play it at -1. Braven will resolve specials, no surprise there, so money and flip. He'll take a money and flip. Or probably flip. Yep, so he's likely going to flip to the Vigilant Jedi special, which is remove a die showing damage, then deal 1 to a character. Okay, so 2 gone, and then deals the 1 to Padme. Not a bad little flip there. Let's see what he wants to do with his 2 money. We do see a binds all things in Braven's hand. All right, there's 3 with the AR. So is he going to cast her here? Shadow? Is this a Shadowcaster deck? Okay, Falcon. Surprised it wasn't either the caster or Padme's ship. Alright, there's 1 for binds. Alright, so he's activating the... Or not, okay. Either way, it's Eric's action here. Alright, so he's activating the ship. Gets the 2 money, which he'll probably take. Alright, so binds for forced jump for free, or at reduced cost of -1. Alright, takes the last card, which is Dagger, not a bad discard. Right, there's a claim. Braven will put the shield on Ahsoka. He'll take the 2 resources. Let's see what he does with it. Oh, Astromech for free. Does he reset does he reset or just go into the next turn? Going to the next turn with 2 and dropping a mod seems not bad. Or 2 extra, I mean, 4 total in the next round. But again, it's Braven's claim, so Eric can do what he wants here. Rerolling the Falcon with that pay side seems not ideal. So again, Braven's claimed, and we're waiting on Eric here. Okay, so he pays 1 for decoy on L3. So decoy is interesting when another character is taking damage. You can exhaust decoy. Oh, 2 decoys. Okay, so he's trying to make. Point is, decoy will suck up damage. When another character takes it, you can exhaust it. So what he's trying to do is make sure that L3 is the one that dies first. So do remember, L3 turns into the mod before she dies. But when she does deploy, if it goes to the Falcon, you can actually reset the Falcon. So he can potentially get a triple reset here with the Falcon on one turn with the Astromech. On the turn that L3 dies, of course. Alright, but either way, next round begins. It is Braven's action, so Braven needs to get us started. He has $3, plus the binds. He's in good position. Oh, Knighthood on Ahsoka. So Ahsoka gains a shield, and she is now a Jedi, so when she rolls in, she can essentially resolve her own die. It's a fast hands for Ahsoka. Right, so Falcon will come in, and which then activates Padme, so they'll all come in, or both will come in. Right, there's a gun and a blank on Padme. All right, there's 1 for near miss, so spot 2 characters, so he'll spot 2 Jedi and remove that. All right, so Eric will roll in Satine and re-roll a die. Yeah, it makes sense to do Padme. Okay, gets a focus. Alright, binds, and 1 for Ezra's Saber. Back to Eric. Alright, so it's Eric's action here. I'd like to get a glance at Eric's hand, trying to figure out what the debate is here. Okay, so he's going to play Diplomatic Protection on L3. So when L3 dies, she gives 2 characters, or sorry, 2 shields to the other characters. So obviously he's already made L3 the target with the decoy, and then he'll be able to give shields to the other characters. Interesting little combo. Right, but Ahsoka will come in. Now, do you remember Braven has the potential to resolve? So yes, he'll resolve it too. So he'll go probably to Padme, but then it'll trigger the decoy if he wants to. Yeah, so he'll just take the decoy, yeah. Okay, it is Eric now. I know Eric just did something with the decoy, but that was a react essentially, so we need Eric to act here. Alright, so he'll focus to the resource. Alright, Jedi, and then resolve 2. Alright, take that on the decoy. L3 will go to 4. Yeah, Eric's going to want to get a mod on here. Alright, get some money. So now he's at 2. Alright, Yoda comes in. That force jump's going to hurt Eric a lot. Yep, does get the special. 2 focus on Yoda as well as a shield. Okay, L3 will come in, gets a shield. Alright, discards away the light to re-roll everything except the special. Okay, there's another Yoda special. Or a Yoda special, sorry. The other's on force jump. He did have a 2 Yoda focus, so... But he picked that up and re-rolled. Okay, but we have a 2 for 1 on the Jedi and a 1 gun on the Ezra Saber. Do you remember Ezra Saber has a special that deals 2 damage? Eric's action. Eric takes a shield. Or I think he does not take the shield. Okay, so still Eric's action then. Okay, Eric needs to go here. Alright, Riot Shield for 1 down on Padme, so that'll suck up 2 damage because she's not a, or I should say up to 2 damage because she's not a trooper. Alright, so there's a Yoda for a resource and a flip, and then probably another resource. Yep, and then he'll flip to the 2 on Ezra's. And then resolve Ezra's, I would assume. Alright, so he'll pop the Riot Shield, take the 2. Leaves the jump special out, of course. Alright, back to Eric. Okay, so Eric will take the shield now. Sit on Padme. Alright, so there's 2 to Padme. Padme will take 1 net with the shield. I think Eric claims here, I think. Because he wants to try to get a mod on that Falcon, right? TLT or an Artcaster or something right now. Alright, so jump special reroll, jump special reroll, jump special reroll. He's just looking for the shield here. Oh, and he gets it. Alright, going to the next round. Eric will get first strike. Eric will have $3. Does need to reset his decoys. Alright, Eric strike here. Alright, Eric's action. He needs to go here. He needs to get either a mod on L3 first. Nope. Okay. Alright, there we go. There's the Falcon and Padme. Did not draw a mod, I'm guessing. There's a focus and a gun. Braven's reaching fast. He's got something. Alright, Disciplined Mind. Spot a Jedi or remove a non-Jedi. Bye-bye Falcon die. Back to Eric. Okay, still thinking it over here. Alright, still Eric's action. So, I'm not sure what he's thinking here. Okay, so he'll reset. Needs to, again, he needs to, without that mod to protect, he'll need, well, I mean, you can flip either way with the force jump, but Eric needs some way to get the Falcon out 4 jumps in the pool, right? So, all right, binds in 2 for Obi-Wan's saber on the Vigilant Jedi. That's interesting. It usually fits pretty good on Yoda, but maybe he's thinking that's going to be the target. All right, Falcon comes in, rolls the money, and he'll get to activate. He gets Satine, and then he'll re-roll. Likely the Falcon die here, right? Oh, maybe he's missing the trigger. Okay, yeah, there we go. Falcon die. It's a blank. Okay, here comes Ahsoka with her own resolution. All right, a plus, ouch, +2, a +2, and a money. So 2 more. That'll get sucked up onto the decoy. The L3 is now at 6. Okay, Eric's action here. Probably rolls in L3 and then triple focuses. Or just hit for 6, I suppose, if L3 gets her focus. Now with that triple focus, you got to get another die in the pool, right? Alright, there it is. There's the 2 focus, so threatening damage for sure. Alright, Jedi comes in. That'll allow for resolution of the other Ahsoka 2. Oof, that's a 5. Alright, 2 more to Padme. He'll probably take it on Padme here, I would imagine. Yep, that's what he'll do. Sounds good. So he can actually, he has enough money actually. What he can do is flip. Okay, so he's going to play on the mark. Oh yes, that will allow him to resolve all of his indirect as direct. So what he can do here is actually flip into the indirect on the Falcon, which is a pay side granted, but using that 2 to go to the 2 indirect on Satine. So. Okay, so it looks like he's going to activate Yoda. Okay, gets a special. Not going to resolve the Ezra Saber, which is fine. Okay, so he's just going to go 6 direct as guns, as per on mark. Okay, so 6 going to the Vigilant Jedi. So the reason that Braven doesn't, so there's a Yoda flip for a shield and then a flip and then a resource and a flip and then a hit for 2 to Padme. I think he takes it again. Yep. Because what he wants to do, right, if that 5 goes into anybody else, then L3 can suck it up. And then it's overkill. So what he's going to try to do is break that damage up. That's why he doesn't want to hit. Alright, so calculated risk. He'll reroll. He does hit a greater than 2, so he gains a money. Not a bad deal. See if Braven can continue to control. He's been doing a pretty good job keeping him off that. Oh, so discard to reroll, going to take some damage. That actually kills the Jedi. He probably should have just hit here. Yep, because he's going to lose that saber, so that's a dead Jedi. Yeah, he really just should have shot there. Yeah, I think he had in his head that he was going to waste it, but now it was really wasted, right? So. Alright, so anyway, Braven's action, he takes the shield. Alright, so he's just going to claim and take the shield, leaves him at the same so that Eric can't claim. Yeah, but now Eric gets another Yep, but he'll just pass. So now Eric gets another chance to get a mod and try to get something better on the Falcon there, because the Falcon's going to get a potential triple reset this turn. Or I should say a double reset, triple roll in. Alright, but Braven gets first strike here, so I'm sure Ahsoka goes in first. Does he try to load her up or not is a question. Okay, so he exhausts binds, plays treasure for 1. That lets him draw a card, so he still has 5 in his hand. Remember the treasure special is 2 unblockable, or 3 if you have 5 in your hand. There, Eric got something. So there's the TLT. Remember the TLT die protects the Falcon from removal, but not from being force jump blanked. Alright, Ahsoka blank. He will not resolve. The 1, that is. Ahsoka's been rolling pretty well for Braven. That was 2 turns in a row back to back. She rolled both the +2s. So, alright, so Falcon comes in with Padme. Alright, so Padme gets a 1 focus. We see a 2 money on the... Alright, Disciplined Mind to remove the Falcon cannot be removed though, because the TLT protects it, so he'll remove the TLT instead. But now he can immediately focus it to the 3, so... Oh, he's going to calculate a risk it again. If it rolls a 2 or higher, he gets $1. It does, and it lows showing damage. Goes back to Braven. Alright, motive for ranged. It's a blank. Now he can focus it. Or he can bring in Satine actually and just re-roll it, which doesn't sound bad. Okay, Satine gets a 2 for 1. Which gets the re-roll for the 4 for 1 indirect. Not bad. Alright, here comes Yoda, trying to get the force jump in play. And he does not. He does have Yoda 2 focus, though. Does not resolve any of the Ahsoka die. Alright, there's a Riot Shield for 1. There's a discard to reroll. Braven will do it all. Okay, Ahsoka blanks again. Just for those of you who play with Braven, you know he's raging right now on those blanks. But again, Ahsoka's been rolling pretty well this game. Alright, but we do have a Yoda special on the table, so that'll start some problems for Eric. He needs to get that 4 for 1 off the table ASAP. Alternatively, he can just remove the force jump die, but... Alright, so there's a garbage chute. The 2 dice showing damage, okay. There's another pitch to reroll. He leaves the Yoda special, which makes sense. Drops an heirloom to do so. Okie doke, there's some Ahsoka damage. And plenty of Yoda specials, so Eric's in deep doo-doo this turn right now. Now he can suck up the L3 or some damage with L3 and get that Falcon reset again. Satine money looks pretty good right now. But then Eric's going to be dependent pretty much on the rolls. Nope. So he takes the Satine money. He's going to get blanked now. Okay, so there's a Yoda special for $1 as expected, which goes to the, force jump. Another Yoda special for probably a shield at this point. Nope, takes $1 and a shield. Yep, and then blanks the Falcon. And rerolls and gets a 1 shield. So now Eric can use his focus. Go to the 3 gun then, probably. Alright, so 3 to Padme, take it on the decoy and kill L3, which will reset the Falcon. Also, each character gets 2 shields on Eric's side. Okay, Braven, sorry, I was watching the shields get put on. Looks like Braven acted before we were done, but I think he took a shield. Oh no, he left it out there. Okay. Yep, so there's 3. Now he'll take a shield again. Yeah, because it was Eric's action, so. Alright, Braven's action now. Oh, pitches to reroll. He wants to get the force jump to protect. It's a blank. Alright. Now do note that the astromech has not yet been used, so. Oh, that's not great. Oh, there's the L3. Alright, there's a claim for another shield. So again, he still has another reset here. So 3 in the +2, I would assume. Because this has a 2 and a +2, so. Alright, so he went to the 3 and the 3, so he can't pay for it. He can't pay for the astromech reset now, so he must have a plan. Alright, so there's 6 to Ahsoka. She takes a net 5. Alright. Alright, so there's a truce. There's where the extra $1 came from. So Braven needs to gain $1 for truce. And then we've got the reset again. Pays the 2. Rolls in. Not as good this time. But that didn't work out for him because he had to spend his last card on truce. So I think it was a mistake to play to go to the 3 side. I think that was a mistake, but we'll see how this ends. Ahsoka looks like she might be in trouble now, but Eric's pretty behind here from a damage standpoint, so that treasured can do more damage than you think, especially with it being unblockable. It will take him 2 turns, though. Eric has a bunch of shields, so let's see how this goes. Alright, but it's Braven's action. Oh, 1 for the power cell. So power cell, when you're resolving a lightsaber showing damage, you can exhaust the diadium to increase by 1. Alright, so Falcon comes in with Satine. Satine allows for a reroll. So yeah, so he'll reroll L3. Okay. So he is threatening 5, but I'm sure Braven has control. Oh, he does not. He just Lothcatted. Okay, so Ahsoka and Yoda each gain a shield. They'll both come in. He'll, of course, do Ahsoka first. Now he can resolve 2. Okay, so Padme will drop 2 shields. Alright, that is the 1 minute warning. The 1 minute warning. Alright, so 2 damage. Okay, so he's popping the riot shield instead. And then Yoda comes in, does get a 2 focus, so 2 more into Padme, so that'll take off some shields. That's from Ezra's saber. It's an upgrade as well, so. Okay. So that'll kill Ahsoka right here. Yep, drops Ahsoka. The saber redeploys, but Yoda's already in. Yeah, so right now they're doing the count, but she needs 4 to die, so that's what he needs to do, is kill Ahsoka. Okay, yeah, they're debating it. Or Eric's debating it. I think it's definitely the right thing to do. Also, with 1 minute left, this is going to be the last round, so he just needs to get the damage in. I'm not sure if Eric's trying to stall and make sure that he can get to the... I mean, I think with the minute they were going to go to the tiebreaker anyway. So at this point, I think it's irrelevant because we're about at time right now. But you know, decides to roll in Padme first. Okay. So it goes back to Braven now. All right, there's a pitch to reroll. So if Ahsoka gets anything, we have to assume Eric's going to drop her here, right? All right, there's a Yoda special. The Ahsoka dollar, I guess, is not that threatening. All right, Eric's action here. We need to take an action. All right, it's Eric's action here. Again, we're already at time. Round has expired, so there's no stalling at this point. But it is Eric's action, and we need to do something. All right, so again, he has. All right, Eric's action here. So we need to. He needs to either pitch to reroll, focus to 2 focus. He needs to try to get some money so he can do his reset. But at this point, he's got 5 damage showing. All right, there's the kill. All right, so at this point, from a tiebreaker standpoint, we're looking at 8 points dealt versus 8 and 5 dealt. So right now, Eric is in the lead. There's a discussion / debate going on right now, I recall, about L3 counting versus not from a tiebreaker standpoint. But it doesn't matter because right now Eric still dealt more damage. All right, so we're taking the Yoda flip. So resource and then flips, and then he'll go to the 2, or sorry, the special, I mean, to deal 2 unblockable, which does matter. Now that is unblockable. Shield stays on. But still, he's going to end up being 1 short. Okay, no, that's... Yeah, there we go. Alright, there's the reset. Falcon coming in 1 more time. So this is, yeah, he needs to get the force jump special, which he missed on. But again, it doesn't matter at this point. Right, so Eric can shoot. Shoot and then flip to... No, I guess he only has... Yeah, at this point, actually, Eric's going to have to pitch to reroll and try to get higher focus on somebody, right? So 2 extra damage. But either way, he's got to get the gun off the table before it gets blanked. Unless he's just planning to pitch and reroll that too. But all right, so there's 3. Takes off the shields. I think that was the right play to get that out of the pool with the jump. All right, so Braven claims. So yeah, there's a just discard to reroll, and that'll do it. Yep, that'll do it. All right. Yep, so we're looking at 6 right there. Discards a reroll, makes sense because he's going for max. Yep, so that was a huge mistake because now he can punch through. So the TO ruling for this tournament is that L3 does count as damage dealt, which is the right thing to do. So that will do it. All right. Nicely done, Eric. Winner of round 1. If you like what we're doing here on the Dice Commando channel, please show your support with a like and a subscribe. Please remember to keep all comments civil and constructive and to help us continue to grow this amazing community. Thank you for watching Dice Commando.